we go with the action. Another debutant, Craig Miles from Bradford, wearing the black shorts with the see pattern down the panels, his name on the front band. Plenty of ink work on the body of Miles, based in Bradford, but a fireman in the West Midlands, so he manages to organise his shifts, trains in West Yorkshire, and still sticks to the day or night job, or whatever the shift may be, as a firefighter. Going to work early on against Josh Cook, who we saw make his debut here against Joe Carside earlier this month, and technically extremely good Josh Cook. Joe Pennington again in the corner for him. Miles, it could be a tricky debut for him alongside me.
He's a big,
I was going to say former heavyweight, but you're not former heavyweight. You are a trainer, a manager, and a returning heavyweight, Dave Allen.
And whatever you want to call me, Dom. Call me whatever you want. I'm a big Josh Cook fan, you could call me. I thought it was brilliant last time against Garcia. I didn't get the win, but he showed good skills. He showed skills you don't often see from him. His inexperience, not experience, but inexperience. And tonight, I'm reliably informed he's hungry for the win. He's catching his shots on his shoulders and arms. You know, he's very defensively cute. He's been sporadically throwing a decent left hand. He does do a little bit more of it to win this, but after a minute and a half, my money is on Josh Cook tonight.
Well, it's the shorter figure of Miles against the long Josh Cook, who everybody that trains with him at North Side in Manchester, the very well-renowned gym run by Joe Pennington, they all really rate him. And of course, just one professional contest. He's actually had quite a few white-collar fights, but did box as an amateur. Boxed in New Zealand as well, had a spell there. So he is experienced, and he actually works as a boxing teacher, if you like, a gym in Manchester City Centre for keep fitters, etc. So he's in and around it all the time, lives and breathes it. And as I say, I know you were a fan last time out, but what can Craig Miles do here on his debut? Could be a really tricky debut this year.
Yeah, Craig Miles has got to be busy. I think with Josh Cook, you know, he's got very nice boxing skills, very nice defensive skills. Offensively, what I'm seeing from him is, you know, I don't think he's the biggest puncher in the world. He doesn't deliver his punches correctly, but defensively, he's super clever. So for Craig Miles' case, being busy, outworking him over 4 hours in each and every round, win all the round. Because if he goes off too fast to pace, Cook will make him miss. Cook will make him work, and he'll come on in the later rounds. But for me, Miles done more work in the first round than he's been in it so far. But Cook, he's very easy on the eye. I really like watching him. He's very easy on the eye. He's got a lovely style to watch. And the left hand's had a lot of success for him, but Miles has done most of the work, and I've got to give round 1 to Miles for that.
Well, Miles, a real tough operator, former paratrooper. Also comes from a Thai boxing.
So did Cook with his defensive work as well.
Well, so much action still to bring you on Fight Zone. Of course, the new home of boxing in the UK. $4.99 new subscription for a month's worth of boxing. Friday fight night every Friday. The odd Saturday thrown in, home and abroad as well. Exciting times. Tonight, this show, a Dennis Hobson promotion, Fight Academy, but promoters all around the country and overseas are going to get involved with this new platform, which has been proving so popular with fighters and boxing fans alike. As Miles goes to the body of Cook in the corner there. Cook has that kind of poker face, doesn't give anything away, does he? He's very relaxed.
Yeah, Cook defensively is... He's got like an 80s, 90s American style, the Philly shell. You know, he rolls with the shots, he catches them on his shoulders and his arms. He's very clever. But to win fights, you've got to land punches as well. So if you're going to win this fight, he's going to have to get busy with the left-handers and do a little bit more. But if he's come here to do what he did last time, he's doing the job perfectly well. He's a great addition to the circuit, because the job at which he does, you know, when people in boxing know, he's going to be one of the best at it for years to come, I think. Lovely left jab there, though. Lovely left jab, you know. I was saying in the first round, I wasn't sure his punch technique is correct, but I don't think he was throwing left hand correctly. Now Miles is starting to slow down a little bit, which is only pro there, but you got a lot of nerves and a lot of nervous energy being bent up. If this slows down to a really slow pace and Miles isn't able to control the pace, Josh Cook will win this at a canter, and he's winning the second round. He's winning it with just his left hand.
Well, conditions here at the Fight Zone Arena still very good. It's not the sunny weather we've enjoyed earlier in the month. We had some great sunny nights where we could have been in California or Nevada, Caesar's Palace in the car park there in Nevada.
Have you been? Have you ever been?
I have been there.
Yeah.
So it had that kind of almost Sheffield style feel to it, but it was it's different tonight. The temperature's different, but I'm sure the fighters are grateful for that. Keep the legs nice and fresh.
Perfect conditions. This is perfect. As a spectator, you probably want the sun a little bit more sun, but for the fighters, they will be grateful for the cooler conditions. And I'm not sure Craig Miles will be at the minute, because when it's cold, your nose gets sore with the jab on the end of it, and at the minute he's walking onto every Josh Cook left hand, so he needs to start moving his head a little bit, because Cook has comfortably won the second round just with his jab alone, and Miles, for me, looks like he's incapable of picking the pace back up now, and for me this is only going one way.
Well, 2 rounds in, Dave.
1 round apiece. Got him 1 round apiece. Miles on the first round. Cook there, won that round with the left hand.
Seconds out,
Round
round 3.
in the corner, giving the instructions to Craig Miles. A couple more fighters for him tonight, with obviously Ahmed Gaz topping the bill, Fezan Shahid as well. A few Bradford lads out in action. Miles just trying to close the distance there and get that jab working at the start of this, the third of the scheduled 4 minutes.
I think Miles is doing the right thing here in the round, but whether he can do it for a 3-minute round or not is another question. You know, Cook's getting behind that jab, and I was turning into a hook every now and then. He's looking for the uppercut with Miles having his head so low. But both men are doing the right thing, but we are only 40 seconds into a 3-minute round, so there's still a lot of trying to play out. And a good left hand by Cook again. That jab really is. The jab's a scoring punch, Tom. A lot of people think the jab is just there to set things up and stuff, but it is a scoring punch.
Well, the left landed from Miles then. Cheers and cheers from his supporters here. Again, he's brought a few from the West Midlands and Bradford.
These sound good in gloves, but that's what they're in. They're in gloves. They're not scared. They're not scoring punches. And you know, the left hand straight down the middle from Cook is. So for me again, Cook is edging it. I say edging it because there's nothing in this round so far, and Miles has come out a little bit busier. But again, we have got 1 minute and 40 seconds of the round left. Cook is so relaxed, you know, and that he gets so he's going to get through these 4 3-minute fights very comfortably with that kind of style that he's got. He's very relaxed. He's good. He's got to be busier.
Certainly the more aggressive style from Miles, as he is trying to narrow that distance, and
he's having a good round because he's really forcing it though. He's forcing his way, you know. Cook's very relaxed. Where Miles is probably overly forcing it, Cook sometimes is a little too relaxed. He's one of them who's very, very talented, and he's too relaxed, and he throws his punches in the same manner which he defends, which is, I don't say lackadaisical, because he's very good at what he does, but you know, he does it in a lackadaisical way. He's very energy efficient, but he punches kind of in the same motion. He punches a little slow and a little. I know he's a long fella, but you know, you've got to punch a little. He's got to turn the knuckle over at least.
doubling and tripling the jab. Miles then, and getting out of the way of the sweeping left hand of Josh Cook.
The jab through this round, you know, you're watching it, you're looking at the big left hook landing by Miles, that land on the glove. You're looking at Cook landing the jab and the very worst for either man is 2-1 to the other man, so it's all to play for.
Easy now, Josh. Easy. Come on. Come on, Josh. Keep going.
And again, Miles just Just trying to a bit physical with Cook.
Busy work now, Josh. Stay busy. 2 minutes. Don't stop going. Don't stop going.
Some good work from Miles. Some shots getting through.
Less singles. Come on, 3 to 4. Pass it again. Again, Josh.
Decent uppercut getting through there from Cook.
There's no lack of effort from Miles, you know, he's really trained. You can see that Cook is the more talented man, but Miles is really trying to force this out, you know, you don't lose a professional debut, and he's really trained.
It's a good left to Cook. Takes it well, comes back with his own work.
Come on, Josh. Combination work. Let's go. Let's go.
He does some lovely things, Cook. I really enjoy watching him. He's very
Cook.
talented. He's got a lot of natural to look at him, really. You know, he's balding. You know, he doesn't look the most athletic man in the world, but he's got a lot of natural ability. You know, he must be a good athlete. I love to watch him play netball or something, because he must be good at all sports, all rounder.
A very fit man. That is his job to
Lovely
train.
shot
That was
there.
an excellent, clever work then
When
from
Cook
Cook.
really turns you on, he's very, very good. He's very, very, very good, very good. I don't know if it's the mentality or it's just the way he fights, or maybe he's not the most physically strong man in the world, but he does some lovely, lovely things.
Well, 30 seconds of this one. Who will have the final say? The referee? Well, taking a good look, obviously. As this one draws to a close.
He's busy there, Mark, but they're not scoring shots. I've not seen Lander scoring in punch for 2 rounds, to be honest. He's busier. Maybe the referee likes that, but for me, boxing's about scoring in punches. And I don't think he's landed more than a handful in 4 rounds. In saying that, with the way scores are lovely again, the way fights are scored, probably 2 rounds apiece.
Well, a really intriguing battle that between two very contrasting styles. Craig Miles on his debut, trying to apply the pressure against the taller, rangy, skillful Josh Cook, who began his professional career